Let's talk about this fantastic product, the UpLula Speedloader for semi-automatic handguns. This is a fantastic product. I even kept the box because I knew I was going to review it. Because if I had to say this as an infomercial, how many times has this happened to you? You take your magazine and you're feeding the rounds in one by one, trying to jam them under the lip. Oh, one popped out. Trying to jam them under the... God damn it, get in there! Oh, that's because I'm trying to... That's a very dangerous thing that you do not want to do. You don't want to elude a 9mm and a 40. But anyway, you take your ammo and you jam it under the lip there, and then you take another one and you jam it under the lip. And then after you get about 4 or 5 in there, the next one that you try to jam it... and it pops out and all that fun. And then you cut your fingers all to hell and it's not fun. Well, this solves that particular problem. It also solves the problem of only being able to get 9 rounds in a 10-round magazine, because the last one you can't physically force it down there hard enough. That's all alleviated by this boy right here. This is fantastic. I never go to the range without this now. And even when I'm here shooting around my house, I always come back and I use this. I never load mags the old way. Of course, pistol mags. I don't have one for the rifle yet, but I'd like to get one. So, let's take a look at the box. Again, I kept it because I knew I was going to review it. Let's look around the box. Get my pointer here. Spyderco Paramilitary 2 coming in so we can look at various things. Highly reliable. Well, I can speak to that. I haven't any problems yet. Well, actually, I'll talk about that in a second. Easy and quick loading and unloading. Yes, it has a little gimmicky unloader, but I don't use it. I'll talk about that when I open it. One size fits all. No spacers or adjustments. Yes, it does. Loads 9mm, 357, 10mm, 40, and 45 caliber magazines. And what's that last one say? Fits both single and double stack mags. Yes, it does. You'll see that as well. Take a look at the back here. Eliminates thumb pain injury. Oh god, yes it does. Indifferent to magazine length. Yes, unless you get a really short one, when of course it wouldn't fit. Eliminates wear on the feed lips. Well, I suppose if you're jamming rounds into your magazine, the feed lips are going to wear out, so yeah. Prolongs magazine life. That's pretty much the previous one. Highly reliable. Again, I will speak to that in a second. Durable reinforced polymer. Yes, and actually steel for the loading ramp. 1 round per second loading. I think you could probably do it faster than that. And ambidextrous. You can load all the brands, including the ones we're going to be looking at today. Walther. And... it doesn't have High Point on. Oh, yes, it does. High Point. And, of course, I better have... Glock. That's the ones we're going to be looking at today. So let's open this bad boy. Comes in this fantastic clamshell packaging, but at least this is dimpled at the top, so it's easy to open. No instructions other than this thing that advertises it on the back. And here it is, the UpLula magazine loader. It's a piece of plastic, reinforced nylon polymer, and a metal ramp here, and some springs. It's got this lock to keep it locked closed for storage. Push it up, it'll open, and now you've got the device. You'll see that the ramp has a lot of copper on it. You might not be able to see that in the camera, but that is from loading all these different rounds. I've probably loaded over 500 rounds using this thing, and it is just a breeze every single time. Let's give you an example before I talk about some of the negatives of it. Let's show you why I think it's a positive. Let's take that Walther magazine back for the Walther P99 double stack 40 mag here. And let's see if you could load magazines this fast by hand. This is going through the viewfinder, so I can't guarantee any world records over here. But, to give you some sort of example, let's make sure I actually do have 10 rounds here. Yes. Let's begin. And a little slow through the viewfinder, I understand, but good luck doing it by hand that fast and fiddling trying to get the round on top of the other one, and it's falling all over the place and you're killing your thumbs. Now, it also has an unloader on the back. Right there, that little piece of plastic they consider an unloader. I consider it a piece of plastic because they want you to slip it behind the back and then force one round off the top. Put it this way, I can just do it with my finger about 1,000 times faster. Of course I'm going to screw it up here on the camera, but it wasn't too long to unload. Now I'm going to collect these 40s and get them out of the way so we can start talking about 9mm. And I'll show you more in depth of what I actually did there when I loaded that mag. So, how to use it basically. Let's take this Glock 26 mag here, 10 round double stack. And what you're going to do is you're going to unlock it like I said before, that'll pop it open. And you're going to squeeze it closed. So therefore, this feed ramp right here goes down onto the follower, or the previous round, but you're going to squeeze it closed, put it over top of the magazine, so the ramp goes onto the follower, and press down. That'll make a space there. Drop around down the ramp. Let go, and then put that metal piece over top of that round. Then drop around down the ramp, let go, down. Whoops, shook my tripod. And the notorious 10th round goes in without an issue. So now I've shown you a double stack 40, a double stack 9. Let's show you a single stack 9. That's why I don't need an unloader. I don't need no stinking unloader. Here's a single stack 9. This is actually the High Point 995 carbine magazine. Hey, man, but that is a pistol caliber carbine, man. That is not a pistol magazine. Yes, it's a pistol caliber carbine magazine. I understand that, or carbine if you're going to play that game. But let's see how it does with a single stack, because it looks notoriously like a 1911 magazine single stack. So let's see how it works with that. Going to be a little less stable because it is only a single stack, but we'll see if we can do it here. Now, with the sheet metal they use, come on now, with the sheet metal they use to make these magazines, my camera just went into some sort of strange mode, huh? It really hurts your thumb when you're trying to force them into these High Point magazines, so it's a good thing to have. So, like I say, really good thing to have. The only negatives I have are, if you get lesser quality ammo, UpLula, which I do get, and I do enjoy in the pistol realm, if you get lesser quality ammo, sometimes the rounds are coated with either a little bit of rust, or they're simply not coated with enough lube, and you'll sometimes put the load a round in, and it will get stuck in between. If you have, say, 2 or 3 rounds in there, it'll get stuck in between those 2 rounds. You got to bang it on the table to load the next one. I'm sure a little bit of oil on the ramp would help that issue, but it hasn't been a huge issue. It's just something I've noticed. As for long-term use durability, because it does have that metal feed ramp there, I'm going to say it's actually going to be pretty good. Like I said, I have about 500 rounds through it right now, and it only shows the copper jacket of the round coming off on the ramp there. But other than that, everything looks fine. Spring still works great. Still locks up nice for storage. And that's it. So, as you can see, just in this time right here, I've quickly loaded these 3 different magazines, and it'll work with any double or single stack 9, 45, 40, 357, or 10mm. So, alright, that's about it. Fantastic product, cannot recommend it enough, especially if you shoot a lot of pistol like me now. And that's it. So go out and buy it. Oh, by the way, price. It was about $21 on Amazon. You can get it on Amazon.com, and if you have Prime, you get free 2-day shipping. So go get it. I highly recommend it. Pick up 2, pick up 3, pick up 5. It's worth it. And that's it. I'm out.